Do you agree? When you write, your first effort is a raw effort. R-A-W. No? I'm talking about poetry. It's a raw effort. And that effort needs rewriting. And maybe rewriting and rewriting. Coming back to poetry, that raw effort could be me, be naked, but because I know I'm coming here, I put on the top, I put on my techies, and I put on my shorts, so that I can look dressed. No? The same with a poem. A poem needs to be dressed. And with that dressing you're doing is you use the elements of poetry. And you know what it is. Of course, you look at the structure of a poem, how it's built, the title, the stanzas, the lines in the stanzas. Okay? And a poem is not just about the structure. The poem is about sound too. That's why you have rhyme, you have assonance, you have metaphors, you have simile, you have, what is that other word? Okay, you know it. Repetition, all that. So that's why we come to a poetry workshop. How to dress that poem. Because the poem must look attractive. No? Look and sound attractive to the reader. And I don't want to explain still what is repetition, what is simile, and what is alliteration. I think all of you know that. Because we've got an hour, I want us to write. No? Now, at the moment, what is happening outside here, this is the first poem I would like you to write. It's graduation. I wrote down what I wanted you to do. Describe a graduate, okay? You have to tell someone it's graduation and you've seen a graduate. But there must be a message in your poem, remember? And before you write, I just want to leave you with a few things. I want you to be able to tell this person, how did that graduate look? And why were you touched by that image of the graduate? What were you thinking of when you fixed your gaze on that graduate? Your own graduation? Or even not maybe a university graduation, but another kind of graduation? Yeah. Can you do that for me? Ne? But remember, that's a poem. You can decide how long it's going to be. Before, in my other workshops, I tell people, okay, you're allowed to write 12 lines. You can decide what the title is going to be. It must have a title. How the poem is going to look. How many stanzas in the poem. How many lines in the stanzas. Are you going to use rhyme? Yes, you can use rhyme. But it mustn't be forced rhyme. You're going to use alliteration. You're going to do repetition, metaphor, simile. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. But let us write. What is the time? Can you see? Let's write until past. Okay, and if you don't know anything, if you struggle with anything, please call me. I'm here to help you. Okay, you've got 15 minutes. Poem with a title. Give it a title that would make people think. And who battled? Okay. Was it because I gave you the topic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I won't do it next time. Okay. Someone else with a comment on the process, how it was for you? Generally, you would say.
I think it's difficult because poetry is not just about the content.
Yeah.
It's also about, as you said, the sound, the structure, the this, the that. So the content is just one aspect. So for me, it's difficult.
Yeah. But it's your first effort. So all those other things can count, you know. Yeah. What I want to, repeat again and again that, writing is about rewriting. Our first effort is never a masterpiece. Remember that. It's difficult for some people to rewrite. I am like that too. Sometimes I force myself to rewrite. So, okay. Everybody's got a title?
Yes.
All right, we're going to listen to your poems now. Okay, and I prefer that you come closer, those that's closer, so that I can hear because I want to comment on it. So I must hear properly.
Okay.
So what I suggest is that we start from there, and you come here, and then while you read, I will make some notes, not negative notes. Right?
Okay.
Please be assured, I won't do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just happy that on that blank page, you've put something, you created something, you know? And to create is a holy thing. All right, you must just pat yourself on the back. Because you did it. Yeah, you did it. You did it. Great. Okay. You can stand here.
Good afternoon, guys.
Yes.
My poem is written, I realize.
Can you stand here, please? Sorry for her back people sitting at the back. Okay.
I realized now, I'm only realizing now I went off topic. I didn't do
The title?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's written, I realized how off topic I am. I realized there's more into the world. I realized how big of a deal words are. I realized that words can create. I realized how literature can go with just about anything. I realized how important events are. I realized how important sitting together and gathering events are. I realized how to listen to others. I realized how to combine cycling adventures with storytelling. I realized I can shape anything. All I need to do is to put everything down using my own words. I realized how a pen and a paper are my own friends in this world.
Oh, let's give it a hand. There's one thing that you a poetic element that you use in your poem.
Yes.
What is it?
Repetition.
Ah, say it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Now just get a title, and if I have time, then I would like to come around to each one and talk to them about the poem. All right. Next one. From that far corner.
That is you.
You can come. You can come. Any one of you in that corner can come. But we've got to hurry because they must also still read. Sorry you guys were late. You can listen. You can stand here. Yeah.
Hi everyone. So my poem goes as follows. I titled it Your Graduation.
Your graduation. Okay.
You wore olive green today, sparkling, glowing, eyes filled with light. So bright. I am so thankful to God for bringing you my way. I'm so thankful to God for all the kind words you say. Because even on your special day, you still manage to remind me about how I am also your light. My sweet, sweet babe, in olive green, my Kalaniba. Oh, but seeing your growth and strength is the greatest reward of my day.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. What is the title?
Your graduation.
So you know that you're speaking to somebody, the reader expects that you will be speaking to somebody because you say your graduation. So you're using rhyme and you're using repetition. Is there something else that you use that you know?
Rhyme and repetition.
Rhyme and repetition. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Next one. I'm sorry that I'm instructing you to come and stand here, but it's my ears, you know. Thank you.
I call this one Top of the Great Wall Stairs.
Is that the title?
Yeah. Top of the Great Hall Stairs.
Top of the Great Old State. Lovely title.
In black robes they come to the graveside of their little worlds. These steps were here before them. They will be here after too, but they will not be the steps to the morning tutorial any longer. To be rushed up with a cup of 12-rand coffee in one hand, and in the other a telescope trained on a distant, hazy dream. That dream is with them now, weighs down their shoulders, climbs out broad smiles, waves at the route to the tutorial being erased by the black hems of their gowns as they sweep up the steps. Perhaps secretly, it mourns the loss of their dream's haziness. At their claim on the steps. One woman with a plum dress beneath her robes turns between the pillars, looks back at the library lawns as I walk past her to them, looks up at the columns and breathes deep. Blonde tips of her dreads golden as the mythic past this architecture pretends to belong to. She steps into the dark room. She has said goodbye. Now is a time of reintroduction. A handful of dust patters on her undergrad's coffin lid. In her laughter, she is ready now for the hard-earned feast.
Thank you. Why with the coffin? What does it mean?
So you know when there's a funeral,
Yeah.
and they send the closest people to put the handful.
Full of sand. Yeah.
And then I had this idea of her. Obviously, there was no one closer to her undergraduate experience to her, so she would be the
She's
first.
burying the undergraduate experience.
Yeah.
What a wonderful
She
metaphor.
would put the.
Yeah. But what I liked about your poem is how you use the title, and it regularly appears
Yeah.
in the body of the poem, of the steps, of the grass.
Yeah.
And yeah, nice. Thank you very much. Right, who wants to come next? Oh, you can, you're right, you can stand next to me.
Someone has to do it. Okay. Deceitful pageantry. I read the list of names before me. There I see your name right next to mine. Today, even you are the honored one. I turn my head. You have already realized I am here. You are shrunken by the fact. Something about this day has spoiled it for you. What it could be, I don't know. I remember a prayer I prayed long ago. I see how the gods have made you flushed at this bizarre reunion. The evidence of God answering prayers is the bizarre mix of red and green in your face. You made it. You're in black. You who became a model of mourning. I tip my hat off to you. Congratulations. I say to your mother, you must be so proud.
Oh, right, okay. You're talking about a bizarre reunion, and then you use the word bizarre again.
Is it?
Yeah, you probably didn't realize.
No.
Maybe you can. But what a wonderful poem, and I hope you meant when you said, what is it again, to her or his mother. Congratulations. Very fine poem. Thank you so much. Okay, give it a hand. Right, next one. putting you through torture there. Yeah. Okay,
Hope you all got it.
we are.
My poem is Black Rose Cloth in Black.
Black
Black Rose.
Rose.
In black. Yes. The motorboard flamed with its tight tassel, hit by a gust of wind like falling petals. The black reflected by the sun defined the work of a graduate. Standing tall with a smile, the graduate looked like a blooming rose. The definition of the roots of knowledge, broad motivation of the roots of life. Black like a black purple, bright beauty like a black rose. Rose a star among the colors of the cloth. Black and white like the clouds favor. Black reflects your work. White stands as a reflection of your achievement. A black rose in black cloth. Beauty is not the cloth, but the achievement.
Oh, beautiful. You repeat black quite a bit, and that makes it strong. That you, and it connects to your title. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Give him a hand.
Can you do some alliteration?
Terry Ann. Hello, Terry Ann. There's a great writer, people. Terry Ann Evans. Yeah, can you give her a hand? All right, next one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We don't have to have I'll sit here because you have to see mine.
Wow. So you,
Did some
yeah,
images
that's
and
nice.
stuff.
I like it.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a
Fantastic.
mortarboard going from one side to the other. I don't know if that's a universal thing with graduations. It's called right to left. I say I glance over my shoulder. A face rises to meet mine as I see a look of trepidation. They earned every echoing applause, a glimpse to mine. I smile to read the name of the doubted one.
Read it again.
Okay. I glimpse over my shoulder. A face rises to meet mine as I see a look of trepidation. They earned every echoing applause. A glimpse to mine. I smile to read the name of the doubted one.
Wow. So, because I was wondering why you say a glimpse and then you talk to about one person
Mhm.
and then you come back with get the they,
Yeah.
and then you end with a glimpse again.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I hope you don't hate that person.
No, I read names at graduation every year.
Oh,
And
oh,
so
I
I'm
see.
constantly looking at people
Oh, okay.
right the second before they
Yeah.
get their diplomas. And
Yes.
so I see a lot of different.
And you wanted to respond to that face, that
Yeah.
glimpse. Yeah.
Mhm.
Great. Thank
Well,
you very
thanks so
much.
much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Can I
Yeah.
stay here?
Yeah, you can stay
Okay.
there. Yeah.
The title of mine is Today I Felt the World Was Small. Black gown, young wide eyes, she was wearing a dress. Tall, fancy heels. The bouquet was big and bright, a giant centerpiece held by smiling parents. There's something universal about a college graduate. My students, younger, very far away, and their families look the same. Their parents proud, bouquets, high heels, young, wide, proud eyes.
Wonderful. Thank you. It's a beautiful description, you know, of a happy moment in your family's life. isn't it? Thank you. What is it? What's the title?
Today I felt the world was small.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. And on that side, what's happening?
What's
Go on,
happening?
it's your turn.
Okay, then you just press that and then oh, okay. It's my honor too.
Okay, that's the card that day. That day.
Mm.
That day I see myself stumbling down the stairs. A suit I will never wear before, and most likely will never wear again, tied to the shoulders, cold sweat dried from years working towards that day. That day I missed a step. not out of step. Just I never wanted to, more out of breath. Just I never had wanted, more out of time. Just that I never would want, more out of sense. Just that I never want to be out of step with what I want to learn that day. Again.
Wonderful playing with words. I like it. And I also have a poem with the title that day.
Yes,
Yeah, no. It's describing your awkward moments. A situation you didn't really want to be in. Yeah, great. I love that suit. You never wore before and you will never wear again. Beautiful. Next one. Okay.
The title of the poem is Glory Road and Rainbows. Okay. Glory Road is what you get. Toil and toil, my brother friend. The sun and skies are yours to carry. The rainbows are here, for you they are set. Waters fall and the eyes melt. The sun and skies are yours to carry. The hearts have frozen, spirits broken. Rejoice, rejoice, brother friend. The dream is here, for you it is set.
Thank you very much. Let's just, the hearts are frozen.
Spirits broken.
Maybe you can just say it, the hearts work, spirits work. Lovely poem. Thank you. Next one. Oh, let's give him a hand. Sorry.
So my poem is called Black Hands. So I wrote, black hands that pressed and still press into the damp earth to draw from the earth's unwilling breast, from the dirt, something beautiful, something to position, something to stuff, something clean, something pretty like you. Black hands that washed and still wash the sweat clean off their backs. Black hands that stash, black hands that hide, as they've always hid, in the margins, in the spaces of things, not like you. Black hands that wrap tirelessly on the plastic chair. Black hands that wait expectantly for the speaker's call. Black hands in flowing black, black hands that now hold, as they've never held, a white piece of paper, as clean and as white as the backs she washed, and as pure and perhaps as beautiful as the flowers he picked.
Wow, 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 wow. I see many black hands today that wash and draw from the earth. They're able to hold that. Okay, now we come to you. You can stand there, yes.
It's called The Last Day. It's the last day. The last day of school.
No, I think you will have to come closer. So sorry.
The last day. It's the last day. Last day of school. Wow, where did all that time go? It's exciting, yes, exciting, but it's scary. Butterflies in my tummy. What's next? Where to? Possibly union? Or not? The whole new life is ahead of me. I can be anyone I want to be. What's next? Where to go?
Okay, the last day is the question.
Of high school.
Yeah, of high school. Okay, because I said that graduation can be anything. Yeah, one graduates in life. Yeah, in many places, in many times. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's give it a hand. Okay. Now to you.
Should I do it?
Yes, and you've got the voice
sandals with red leather soles. Golden globes make sequins. The periphery is opaque. Outside the sun dazzles the eye. Where are the stars playing now?
Wow! What a gem! Thank you very much. So you obviously believe in the economy of words and in using as little words as possible to say as much as possible, because that is what poetry is also about. To use as little words as possible to say as much as possible. We talk about the economy of words. Thank you. Okay.
My poem is titled One Day is One Day. It's my first attempt. I never wrote the poem.
Wonderful. We're proud of you.
One day.
One day is one day. Wow, look at them. All polished up. So beautiful and elegant. That is where we're heading to, right? She said, one day is one day. It was not long ago when our turn came. There we were, looking so beautiful and elegant. Our day came. It was after a very short 3 years. 3 years, gone, just like that. Our day finally came to pass. One day is one day. Woke up early that day. Was looking at the clock the whole night. The day you didn't want to miss. A moment that will last forever in our hearts. Click, click, click. The camera sound all day. Our day finally came to pass. Beautiful and elegant we were dressed. Walked the stage with pride. We started from the bottom, now we're here. We sang. Lights, camera, action. We posed. Our day, one day is one day, finally came to pass.
Wow. It's about the dream. It's about the dream coming true, yes, yeah. Thank you very much for that. One day is one day.
We finally graduated.
Finally. Yes.
Okay, mine is titled Graduate. Aesthetic and exhilarated. Tears streaming down his face. Speaks of joy untold. Finally, the edge has been conquered. The world is ready to embrace his skills. Little and untold to him, that's just the beginning of grinding. The world isn't your oyster, young man. Others have come before you, and they're still grinding. Coming from an august institution has its limits. Do you have what they want, or you want to supply the market with what is accessible already? Think again, young man. You're just graduating from your hard work. You think you've earned your stripes. The real work of grinding begins now. You've never aligned yourself with volunteering. How can you show them now you're capable? Alas, you've been sold a false dream. That is all about your degree. Yet you've never been told you need to be holistic and grounded. Let me alert you not to burst your bubble. Go higher than just being an undergraduate. Strive for a PhD, a red gown, a real status symbol, so that nobody can pull you down from your glory.
Oh, thank you very much. I was wondering if you are just going to burst his bubble. But then we came towards the end and you said, strive for the red gown. So I was really worried. What is the message that you want to give? But it's the truth. It's, your grinding starts now. Yeah. I suggest that you give the poem to somebody as a present. Who says it shouldn't? Oh, okay. All right, but you must still work on it. All of us must work on our poetry. Now it's you, and then again you.
So we wrote together.
You wrote together?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you leave out a piece for him to read too?
No, he's dyslexic.
So he must just listen.
He described it, and then I.
And you wrote it?
Yeah.
So you're not going to read? Oh, okay.
The title is called Was It Enough? Thump, thump, thump. My heart wants to escape its cage. The darkness quickly takes me to a place of slumber, but also brings me back before the sun. Prepare, prepare, don't be lazy, my sensei says. Crisp white, round, around twice, and tie in front, all in order. Quietly repeating the scene of victory in my mind. Lunga, he calls.
Up I stand, flat feet, hands by my side. Sensei ni, rei, achime. The moves dance out of my mind onto the mat. Yame, anticipation. Was it enough?
Wow, fantastic.
I still don't understand why, and it's not my place to. This is all I've lived for, she yells. Is this all I've lived for? Hits my ears.
Okay, let's give him a hand. So, she's happy? Thank you. Okay.
She's all dressed up, a red dress picked out by her aunt. She's beaming, I'm told. I zoom in and out of the photo, in and out, wishing I could be there. It's only grade R, I tell myself. Why do I feel so... And I couldn't think of the right word.
Oh, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Do you know that song by ABBA? Slipping through my fingers. Yeah, that reminds me of that because zooming in and out and yeah, and you haven't got a happy feeling, although it's a graduation. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Each time I think I know it. I'm close to knowing she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Yeah, that reminds me of that. Thank you. Yes.
Well, she.
Her hair bounced on her shoulders, up as she landed squarely on each step and down as she took the next one. Her eyes cast downwards towards her feet, her hair forming curtains around her cheeks, her expression obscured. What was she feeling, I wondered, from the bottom of the steps? Black gown, making way for a golden dress that emerged from her center, black cap with gold trim. The sun set behind the mountain, but not under the sea. Lights the sky, without glare, an atmosphere of light. Where was she going? And would I find her there? If I asked her, her voice would call back too softly, words lost in a big smile, in a space too large. What was this a graduation from?
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, it's a poem that that hides enough and begs the reader to read deeper. Was that your intention? but thank you very much. Is there? Did you write?
I wrote.
Yes.
I missed the
instruction. Okay.
And I was encouraged to just write.
Fantastic. Let us hear.
I just wrote. I don't have the technicalities of poetry, but yeah, let's go. It's titled A New Day.
A New Day, okay.
A new day, a new dawn. A wobble here, a wobble there. Balance? One foot in front of the other. Self carrying me uncertain, but self-assured. A new day, a new dawn.
Wow, wonderful. I love you also playing with self. Self what? Read it for me. Self, self, and then
self carrying me uncertain, but self-assured.
Oh, that's lovely. I love to play with words. Did everybody read?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you see that one can write about anything? You can write about anything. If you regard yourself as a serious writer, and for that I have to say the word serious writer, you will know that you can be in any situation, see something, hear something, and write. It's essential because you call yourself a writer and you must produce, if you call yourself a writer, a body of work. It's not that romantic thing Oh, I fell in love last night. She does do me. It's not, I mean, yeah, you can write romantically. But we write, we said, about life. We write to heal. And to heal means that we are
Healers.
we are broken. Okay? It's life. We write to convey information. Because there are others who's got the wrong information maybe, or we haven't got the information. And then we also write to sway a mind or two. You know. So, what I must say here, and what time is it? 1 minute left. Yeah, what I want to see is I am extremely excited about all of you and the work that you produced. You had, and I was cheating you, you had 10 minutes. I took 5 of your minutes. And look what you came up with. So congratulations. I hope I have inspired you today to go on and write and to think about what you write. And to know that when you walk and you sit and you observe, because that's your material. That's your material that you can get to write. You know, there's a poet, Adam Small. He writes in Afrikaans, in Kaapse Afrikaans. And I'm going to try and translate. He says, who's he, the poet? Is he really what you think? The man sitting in his study and thinking out poems? No, not him, but you are the poets. You who walk down the street and with a suave, you know, being suave and all these things that you say. You are the poets that sees everything, or that see everything. Observe and watch the poets and be the poet. Thank you very much. It was really a wonderful session, and I loved it because it was so energetic. Thank you all. Right?